guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Books. So I've actually never organized my bookshelf. I've just put the books in as I please, as I got each of them. And that was kind of an intentional decision because I wanted my bookshelf to be chaotic like me. But my 2023 New Year's resolution is actually to be less chaotic. Because it actually being this chaotic surprisingly has not been good for my life. So yeah, that's today. I'm gonna be doing a little book haul as well, and it's gonna be sort of casual. I'm demonstrating this by the fact that I'm adjusting the camera, and I'm not editing it out. That's how casual it's gonna be. Chatting about just my year in books so far, and my plans for 2023 for reading and for this channel and everything. And it's just gonna be real chill, real relaxed. I'm really burnt out right now just from being so chaotic all the time. So let's start with the book haul, actually. I don't know, just stay there, please. All right. It's cool. Okay, so we're gonna do a little book haul. And then I guess we'll just take everything off the shelf. Is that how it works? I don't know. I've never organized a bookshelf before. This is the first bookcase that I've had. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna organize it, but we're gonna work it out together. Because that's what friends do. First of all, I have to show you what my parents got me for Christmas. These absolute beauties. Charles Dickens. Old Curiosity Shop 1, Old Curiosity Shop 2. This is my first ever Dickens. I've never read Dickens. Look at these. Absolutely so gorgeous. Just don't have a smell. That's okay. Next, my brother got me this for Christmas. Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. And then I also have this F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and Other Stories. I had no idea that he wrote The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've seen the movie twice, maybe 3 times. I love it. And I did not know that it was based on a book, let alone a book by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Next we have Charlotte Bronte, Villette. Unpopular opinion, I actually really enjoy these Wordsworth Classics ones. They're very, very affordable. I think they're like the cheapest of the classic editions. And the text isn't too small. Next we have another Bronte. Jane Eyre. Absolutely love these editions. These are my favorite, actually. I'm fond of these editions, but these are my absolute, gems. These Penguin Popular Classics with this here. I have another one, which I'm actually reading at the moment, Peter Pan. These, I love them so much. This is a weird one. I did not know that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, he wrote sci-fi. These are the Lost World and Other Stories. I didn't know he wrote anything other than Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, he wrote sci-fi, so I'm very excited to read that. Next we have Franz Kafka, The Trial. I've only ever read The Metamorphosis, which I fell in love with. If you know me, if you watch this channel, you know I'm a D.H. Lawrence stan. I mention it in every video. We got Sons and Lovers by D.H. Lawrence. These editions they're kind of cool. I don't know, they're kind of, I know nobody really likes them, but I really like them. Again, a very affordable one. It's just, all of them are just that. That's what it is, just the title, the author, and this green color, which you either love or hate. I love it. We got The Last of the Mohicans by James Fenimore Cooper. I have no idea what this is about, so I'm excited. And we have one more of these little green fellas. Just taking the tags off. One of these little green fellas. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Again, I think most people read this in school. We never read it in school. I didn't go to school most days, so they could have read it and I didn't know. So yeah, cool. Okay, so we're already getting some sort of cohesiveness. Maybe an idea is we'll definitely have these editions together when it comes to the organization portion. We got H.G. Wells, The Island of Dr. Moreau. Love this cover. Very trippy, very psychedelic, but in a vintage way. Like I said, Peter Pan. I'm reading this at the moment, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but I have a lot of feelings. We have Terry Pratchett, Mort. This is part of the Discworld series. I love the covers of these and the spine. And I have another one here. I have The Light Fantastic. This is the one right after the first one, The Color of Magic. Look how beautiful they look together. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know I really like something the more aggressive I get. And we have one more. We have Terry Pratchett, I Shall Wear Midnight. So, okay, how do I do this? This is what we're working with right now. Up there, this is like just film and cameras and bits and bobs. So this will be cleared out because I'm gonna need that space. We have the Bible next to George R.R. Martin, sure. Yeah, it's just like a real mess. We have this secret history next to Wicked Wyoming Nights. You know? And it gets really bad down here where it sort of gets derailed completely. Hello! Do you want to help me? That's a no. Got the Voynich manuscript, which I kind of regret buying. If I'm honest. I regret everything. Oh, I forgot to show you, chaos. I forgot to show you this. Oh, sugar plum fairy. This, C.S. Lewis books that I got as well, which is super amazing and really heavy, so I'm gonna actually stop showing you that. I know there's a lot of different ways to organize. I'm gonna be just kind of going, I don't know, I'm stressed out. This is what happens when I try and do a task. And it's a real problem. This is a real problem. Yeah, this is just what happens. Like if I wasn't filming right now, I would just walk away. I would just walk away. That's not okay, you know what I mean? And it's just because I just get like a little overwhelmed. Even though like I was kind of looking forward to this, but now I'm overwhelmed. Story of my life, honestly. Story of my life. So yeah, my reading plans for 2023. I want to read all the books I own. That's just a thought. I might want to actually read all the books I own. I also kind of want to go deep into nonfiction. I'm having an alien phase right now, and I feel like every alien phase I have, if you don't know, I go through these phases where I'm obsessed with aliens. Yeah, what else would an alien phase be, really? And each alien phase is kind of more intense than the last. So yeah, I have a lot of books on my like digital TBR about aliens, and ancient Egypt. Same thing, right? Okay, we're doing good. Oh, we need to dust as well. We need to dust. We need to dust. This is not how I dust. It's not at all. Yeah, I also have a lot of big classics that I want to read. Oh, I also, in December this month, I read The Secret History, finally, which is the granddaddy of dark academia. And I'm so happy I read it. It was amazing. It was a great experience. And I'm working on a video about kind of the real secret dark history of The Secret History, all about like, because I kind of think it's a true story. P.G. Wodehouse. I've actually just bought a bunch more P.G. Wodehouse and it's on its way. So this is why I obviously do have to make room for more books. So there's going to be a little unhaul section of this as well. Wicked Wyoming Nights, I'm never going to read this. I just bought this for the cover. But the guy's name in it is something crazy. It's like socket or plug or something. What is it? Cord. It's cord. I was close. So this is the thing that I'm going to be struggling with. Like, I have a lot of different authors in a lot of different editions. So I have this D.H. Lawrence, I have other D.H. Lawrences in different editorials or editions or whatever you call them. So like, if I go by author, it'll still look chaotic because there's lots of different, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is the first one on the unhaul. This Clock Dance, I didn't buy this. I ordered from this place, the secondhand bookstore that throws in a freebie. And every time it's just, you know, it's a freebie. I'm very grateful, but I'm not going to keep it. So that's going to go in the unhaul pile over there. Okay. In regards to this channel, I want to keep doing kind of, you know, more video essay kind of things. Like I have that Great Gatsby video that I'm working on, which started out, it was going to be about, like, does Jay Gatsby have BPD? Because I came across this thread in the BPD subreddit about, like, fictional characters that are kind of coded BPD. And the Great Gatsby, Jay Gatsby was one of the characters that people mentioned, and I was like, wow, that's so interesting, and I thought about it. Some other ones were Lip from Shameless, actually. That one was really surprising to me, but then when you think about it, it's like, yeah, makes sense. Cassie from Euphoria. Someone from Rick and Morty. Either Rick or Morty, I'm not sure. This is a book that my friend got me last year for Christmas, and I still haven't read it. I hear everyone saying amazing things about it. It's just one of those things I haven't gotten around to, but I will. I think it got made into a show or a movie or a cartoon or something. I don't know. This. If you haven't read this, you need to. I mentioned earlier when I was trauma dumping that I didn't go to school much, and that is true. So, because of that and several other reasons, in any room at any given time, I'm the least educated person. And like, that's not me being self-deprecating, it's just kind of the truth. But this really, really inspired me to like get educated. It's never too late. I'm probably not going to go to Oxford or Harvard, but I can like maybe hold a conversation about World War II, hopefully. These are my oldies. My oldies. Oh, I'm getting more and more overwhelmed, guys. But it's okay, because you're here talking to me. A little dust. A little dust. That's not how I dust, guys. It's not. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to do the rest of this. I might have a little panic attack in the corner, and we'll come back, okay? Great. Okay. So, just to prove that I do not dust with my hand, I've got this, and I'm going to dust. So this is what we got going on right here. Got some more books down there. Okay, so I'm gonna collect together all of these editions first. That's my first plan of action. I'm gonna collect together all of these editions. These Collins classics. We're gonna start over here. I know that I have a bunch of these as well. I know that I have a bunch of these vintage classics. This is The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. And this is Virginia Woolf, Orlando. Okay, so far we're doing good. I don't think I have many of these Penguin classics, like the black spine ones. This one's very beat up. I love it. But I don't think I have many. Oh, we've got this one. Okay, we got these two will go together. And I'm overwhelmed again. Doesn't take long. Okay, we got another red spine. This one is Beautiful and the Damned. The Beautiful and the Damned. I actually didn't finish this book. Gotta let you know, I didn't finish this book, but I will. I'm sure someday I will. So that'll go there. But now, you see, it could go next to S. Scott Fitzgerald. There's just no way. There's no way to keep all the authors together. There's no way to keep them all together. We're gonna have to sacrifice. We're gonna have to sacrifice. Life is about sacrifices, guys. And if you don't know that, then you've never been alive. Okay, then I guess I should start my literary fiction shelf, which I'm thinking might be a little lower. It's gonna be down here. And I'll start with Kafka on the Shore, and then we'll go straight into the Pisces. Which makes no sense, but that's okay. You see, if I put it next to... Okay, now we're sort of getting like a black and yellow theme, which I'm not loving. I'm kind of loving, but it's not what I'm going for. Let's get some more literary fiction. This is just a random book here. Great, it's also black with yellow writing. Let's just commit to the theme, okay? Let's just commit to it. I bet this is just gonna end up just as unorganized as it was before. I like this. Some people might hate this, but I actually like it, okay? Okay, this is the creepiest, worst lighting I've ever encountered, but I'm weirdly into it. I think that being organized is just one of those things that you just have or you don't have, you know? I know a lot of very naturally organized people. I'm organized in some things with like record keeping, journaling, digitally. This is also an unhaul. This is one that I got for free from that website I was telling you about. So that's an unhaul. This, my Dark Vanessa, I read this at the start of December and it was absolutely amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. It was flipping phenomenal. Now, the thing with this is, it's a very big book, isn't it? It's a big boy. I put it at this end. Okay, so put it at this end and I'll fill here with more fiction. Flowers in the Attic, that's fiction. I wouldn't necessarily call it literary fiction. I don't know what you'd call it. Incest fiction? I don't know. Let's, right now, oh my goodness, let's find a place for this. Let's find a place for these bad boys. And I think maybe up here, ooh, it'll hold, right? So yeah, I don't actually think I finished my point earlier about The Great Gatsby. So, I started to reread The Great Gatsby through the lens of him having BPD. But, a lot of narcissism, it was giving narcissism. So I was like, is he a narcissist? And back and forth. And at the moment, I'm just thinking he's more of an enigma than ever. So I think that's kind of what the video will end up being about, like him being just such an enigma. I also have videos about things that aren't necessarily book related, like trying to cure my anxiety with maths. I don't know, this is just how my ideas come to me. It's like, oh, that might be a good idea, like curing my anxiety with maths. What does that mean? I don't even know. Like, a lot of my ideas start and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. And that's when I get excited. I'm like, great, let's explore that. This is kind of a modern classic, I think. No, I don't think it is. No, it's just a book. Those are my categories. Classic, modern classic, just a book. Leave a thumbs up if this video is making you very angry. Oh, wait. No, that's, sorry. Okay, don't wait. All right, we got more, just like that, the way I popped out there. We got more just random fiction. No one belongs here more than you. Short stories. Ooh, shall I have a short story section? No, we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is our first time being organized. Let's not go crazy. Now, should I put it near the yellow and black books? No, we're just gonna keep it chill. Got this, The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, which is another one that I read in December. This is kind of turning into a little bit of a December wrap-up. This, I didn't realize this is YA, but I've really enjoyed it. It's a Frankenstein retelling. I read Frankenstein at the start of the year, and I really, really loved this, but I would have loved to have seen it as non-YA, because, you know, YA sometimes can deal with very interesting topics, but not explore them as deeply. You know, for instance, Elizabeth Frankenstein, it's kind of coded that she's a sociopath, but it's like, they didn't go as deep as they could have with that. And then Victor Frankenstein is obviously a psychopath. Or does he have BPD? Oh, and it's kind of a big book, so perfect. Look at that. Guys, look at this. Look at this. You seen that? They're kind of the same size and kind of the same color. Put the sizes together. Should I at least try and put the similar sized books together? Like, I'm just really afraid of making everybody angry. Story of my life. We have technical analysis, a study guide. Maybe you guys don't know this, and maybe it's very, like, out of pocket, but that's what I do. I'm a finance bro. This is me coming out as a finance bro. I'm sorry. But I'm also a new age whimsical fairy woman. So this is The Secret Language of Your Body. And it goes over, like, how colors affect your health. So, real new age stuff. So, look, as Walt Whitman said, I contain a multitude. And all the most interesting people do. Okay, I took a break to eat some licorice, which was probably a bad snack choice because it'll make my teeth black. Oh, I know. So yeah, okay, I'll talk more about my curing my anxiety with math idea. This is nonfiction. We're gonna start the nonfiction. I also never finished this, Flatland, even though it's very short, but... and it's math themed, which is a good segue. So I have pretty bad anxiety. That's like a thing that you should know about me. It used to be a lot worse, and I'm on pills or meds or whatever you want to call them, and that has helped a lot. But there's still this kind of remnants of, I wouldn't call it OCD. That's fine. But just very circular, obsessive thinking, which has just been very detrimental to my mental health, honestly. And just the way in which I think about things isn't necessarily helpful. Like, I feel like my brain should be working for me, but right now it's very much working against me, and I very much lack logic, problem-solving skills in kind of real-life situations, which is kind of when you need them, really. And I was never really very good at math. At all. But I'm very drawn to math, so I would like to learn math. And I feel like if I learn math, it might be like a transferable... Look, I don't really know how on earth, but I just feel like if I do math every day, like really flippin' hard math, right? Like algebra, calculus or something, it'll change my brain. At the very least, I'll be too tired. I'll be too mentally tired to like have these sort of obsessive circular thoughts. And I thought I would make a video about it, kind of teaching myself math, learning math, and document how it affects my mental health over a certain amount of time. And I just thought that could be a video. This was the first ever Green Boy that I bought in like 2009. Bram Stoker Dracula. I bought it to impress a crush and I hated it. And it didn't impress my crush. So we're gonna put the green boys kind of there. Okay, so my camera died, and then my motivation died, but then I had a cup of tea, and I've made tons of progress, guys. So let me show you what we're working with right here. We got this side. Oh, this maybe should be like, okay, maybe the sizes aren't great. We've got the kind of the old antiquitarian kind of books here. We got our little nook. Then we go into the kids section, and then there's some random Terry Pratchett. I know that's not for kids, but still. So we got Little Women, we got Famous Five, Gordon Snell, Alice in Wonderland, R.L. Stein. And then up here we've got some miscellaneous classics. Okay, and then down here is where the real organization takes place, okay? Look at that. Again, there's some stuff going on with size here. Down here is where our fiction, our kind of just modern fiction, literary fiction, genre fiction is happening. There's still a little bit of space here. And then down here is where our non-fiction is. We got memoirs, we got mythology, Plato, Freud, and then we've just got this left. And this is what we're working with. What we've got left is these kind of miscellaneous, all different sizes Terry Pratchett. Okay? Which we could do a little, like, breaking up the non-fiction down there with some random Terry Pratchett. That's an option. My 70s and 80s mystery and sci-fi that needs to find a place somewhere. I don't know what this is. I bought it in a charity shop and I have no idea what it is. But look how beautiful it is. Okay, I'm finished. I'm finished and I feel a little bit accomplished. Now, obviously, okay, you're watching this video and you're like, wow, I could have done a way better job. You absolutely could have. But this is me showing up as best as I know how. And so, this is the reveal. It looks heckin' nice, right? Wow, like, it looks so much better than it did. Okay, I'm never gonna do that again, so that's how it's gonna be forever now. And thank you so much for joining me in this video.